Hello, my people. My name is Joseph A.I. Msani, and today I have a good news for you. I want to make history. Baba AI. This is the first Kenya's AI Cabinet Secretary for MSMEs and development. But about me, I'm the founder and CEO of Baba AI, a Stanford Graduate School of Business, and a school dropout from MIT, Data Science, Machine Learning, and AI. I tell you why I dropped from school. I went to MIT to learn from Machine Learning, Data Science, and AI, but I could not wait for 2 years more. After writing the first line of code, I feel I must come back home to change my country. I wrote an algorithm that is going to change the MSME ecosystem. Now, straight away, Kenya's first AI CS for cooperative and MSME development, training 7.4 million MSMEs from invisible. The vision. Every government has ministers. Kenya has Minister of Interior, Minister of Finance, Minister of Trade. But Kenya has never had what it needs most. A CS who works 24/7. A CS who never sleeps. A CS who cannot be bribed. A CS who answers in 5 seconds. A CS who owns job to say yes to entrepreneurs. That CS is Baba AI. Why now? Government validation. First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto, recently during a Joyo meeting at Kasaran, she was very clear that challenges facing Kenyan women MSMEs is not lack of ideas, but lack to access financial capital. The evidence, 6.5 billion Kenya shillings trapped in youth fund and women fund. Only 30% of allocated government capital reaches MSMEs. 7.4 million entrepreneurs locked out of formal credit. 83% of MSMEs has no access to financial capital. I told you I dropped from MIT, but I'm still a data scientist. You see, men lie, women lie, politician lies, but numbers don't lie. Now, why now? Presidential mission. President William Ruto launched Hustler Fund with one mission: empower MSMEs through bottom-up economic model, financial inclusion, accessible credit, breaking the Shylock circle. The execution problem. Hustler Fund default rate 37%. That is 18.5 billion at risk. Root cause, zero training. Current solution, silent. You see, Hustler Fund was being dished out. Hiyo pesa ilikuwa inapeanwa the same way DJs in the village normally gives out CDs. Ndio watu wenyewe wajisikilie kwa masikio yao. You see, that's what ilikuwa inapeanwa. Unakuja, unapewa pesa. Zero training. Baba AI delivers on the president's promise. Number 1, mandatory training before credit. AI credit scoring. Real-time monitoring. 8 languages accessibility. Default rate 37% to 8% projected. Why now? International reset. In September 2025, Albania appointed the first world's AI minister. Not fictional, not experimental, real, working, deployed. Results: 1 million plus government interactions, 100% corruption free, 24/7 availability, instant response. It worked. Now Kenya goes bigger, better, and faster. Not government procurement AI like Albania. A full CS for cooperative and MSMEs. The first in Africa, the first designed for 7.4 million MSMEs. The first with training as core pillar. The CS Kenya's MSMEs deserves, powered by AI, built by a father's promise. Because this isn't about technology. This is about justice. Now let's talk about the founder myself. What makes Joseph, different? I'm a TikToker, by the way, and I have a TikTok mindset. I understand creator power, community, and viral mission. With my Stanford, I was taught how to scale and build up a startup. MIT, how to build impossible tech, AI and machine learning. Mama Njeri shall appear in this story. Why this matters? I'll tell the story of Mama Njeri. Now, my promise, they said no 46 times. They blocked the door 12 visits. They ignored the solution 4 different agencies. Every rejection was research. Every rejection was a fuel. Every rejection was a code. I am building Baba AI so the next Joseph doesn't have to call 46 times. So the next Mama Njeri doesn't wait 3 months for 5-minute solution. So the next Kenyan entrepreneur doesn't hear no from broken system. This is personal. This is a promise. This is Baba AI. But why Baba? In Kenyan culture, Baba doesn't mean politician, but it simply means protector. A father stands between his children and harm. A builder. A father creates infrastructure for the next generation. A promise keeper. A father you trust, even when the world says quit. Consistency. A father doesn't leave when it gets hard. Multiplier. A father works echoes through the generation. And Joseph is all this, not because I'm famous. That's what Baba do. My late grandmother used to tell me stories. She was a very good storyteller. And behind every successful startup, there's always a story. And I have a story. And this is my story. Why I am building this? I didn't just witness government failure. I tried to solve it. 4 times, government said no. That's when I knew the system must be replaced. Failure number 1, Equity Bank Partnership, 2023-2024. I got an opportunity to run with Equity Bank. I applied. I made a good proposal. It went through. There's a lady at Equity Bank headquarters. She's a very good lady. She helped me to prepare this proposal. I remember the day I went to public presentations, even I didn't have a bus fare. My pastor paid for me Uber. When I reached at the office, I got Equity Bank officials seated. I did pitching. It was very successful. The only question, there were not 2 questions. Number 1, Joseph, how are you going to monetize your initiative? I didn't have an answer. Number 2, do you really have this data to execute this program? I said yes. Then we went to ground to do piloting. Moved around Nairobi County, piloting the program on how to train MSMEs in financial literacy and entrepreneurship skills. But Equity needed just 1 document. They were ready. 1 approval from the government. Each MSMEs group, chamas, must have what we call certificates from social services. Self-help group certificate. These chamas didn't have those certificates. And this is what happened. I went ahead and tried. I went ahead and talked to the sub-counties social services officers. It was difficult. I went to the Nairobi City County social services officer. I tried to engage her so that we can work together. I made calls, 7 calls in 8 weeks. Ngoja ndakupigia, niko mkutano. Ngoja kesho, ndakupigia, niko mkutano. Long last, she disappeared. That's why we lost that deal. Because without that certificate, these groups won't be funded with the Equity Bank. Thus we lost the program. Block number 2. Player number 2 and number 3. National agencies, 6.8 billion trapped. Imagine, I told you I'm a data scientist, even though I do from the school. Youth Fund normally funds 6 billion every financial year, but only 2.1 billion, that's 35% dispersed. 3.9 billion trapped. I made some calls at Youth Fund office, 15 calls, 8 emails, 3 visits, but I was ignored. Women Fund, every financial year, they normally allocate 4.4 billion. That is 1.1 billion Kenya shillings, 28%. 2.8 billion trapped. I made 12 calls, 6 emails, 2 visits, I was ignored. Mr. President, you can hold that you are a consumer of raw intelligence, but there's one person you gave an opportunity to manage these funds, but you didn't do a background check. This lady, she was appointed to be chair of one of these funds, but by the time she was appointed, she had never heard about these agencies. She was vying as a woman rep in her village. Then she came and she was appointed. She doesn't know about these agencies. How can that person surely manage and run this fund? I tried to reach CEO of Women Fund, CEO of Youth Fund. Those girls that are good, those ayuko ofisi, kuja next week, ako meeting, ameenda Baringo. Imagine if with my connection, my network, singeweza kufikia CEO wa Youth Fund, singeweza kufikia CEO Women Fund. What about those local Kenyans ambao wanatafuta hizi pesa? Total money, 10 billion budget every financial year. Only 3.2 billion ambayo zinapeanwa. 32 billion trapped. 32%. 6.8 billion trapped. That's 68%. I was willing partner but was rejected. And ladies and gentlemen, my dear Kenyans, you won't believe this. Hapa ndio kuna shida. The CS for MSMEs and cooperatives, we have 13 billion opportunity crisis. That's 37% hustler fund default, 18 billion at risk. Zero training, MSMEs don't understand credit. And this is why I told you, waziri anapeana pesa hustler fund kama DJ kwa village kule Bungoma anapeana ma-CD kwa vijana iweze kushikilia muziki wao. Hata siku hizi wa Burundi njugu hawapeani bure, wanauza. How can you give hustler fund kienyeji tu? You just start 254 unapewa pesa kienyeji without zero training and expect these people to give back money. That won't happen. Hiyo haiwezi fanyika hivyo. My solution had 4-page proposal. Nilichukua proposal, nimeteza vizuri, magazeti yote kunaongelea hustler fund inaendelea. I took the waziri proven training program that we had tried to work with Equity Bank program to save 13 billion. Do you know what? In a safe building, kwa ofisi ya waziri. My first visit nilifika mapema sana nikapeleka proposal, CS not in. My second visit left proposal with receptionist, no callback. That visit follow up, he's reviewing it. Fourth visit brought hustler fund default evidence, magazeti zote Kenya mzima. Flash disk nimeweka, media zote wanaongelea ile hustler fund, watu walipi pesa. I talked to him, he's in the meeting. Fifth visit, sent urgent email, CS official, zero response. Visit 6, brought newspapers, clippings zote, escorted by security officer wanasumbua hapo kwa office, ndio mkuja sana. Seventh visit, what CS work. Imagine I went with my team. When you go to our website, www.babaai36.com, you will see the evidence is there. We went with my team, Kamiti Waziri, but who tungeweza kumuona. I watched 3 people who are connected walk straight kwenda kwa ofisi ya waziri. Now this Mama Njeri story is very touching, ladies and gentlemen. This is the woman from Kawangware. There's one Jama group I tried to talk to them, to meet them, to train them. But these chamas wanafanya biashara ya kushona nguo. They just wanted to get money from Women Fund to fund their project. 150,000 kuchungulia machine. But do you know what happened? She went several visits social services office to register the chama. Mama minutes iko na shida. Mama katiba iko na shida. Mama rudi kesho. Toa chai. 3 months. She didn't succeed. And she's the one who helped me to kwenda push to the national, to the county social officer. There's a lady at Nyayo House. Hakuweza kusaidika. This is a touching story. She's here at Kawangware. There are 23 women in that group. The result certificate. Her only option was now to look for Shylock. They get loan at 20% interest. And remember, President Ruto told us that he will give these women 5% interest. Ladies and gentlemen, the person that changed everything. 4 government attempts, 46 calls, 14 emails, 12 visits, 3 proposals, but 0 response. But one validation, Equity Bank partnership proved that this model can work. That we need to train MSMEs if we give them money. You don't give this MSME money, come and jugu. The system designed not incompetence. The system is designed to move slowly so you give up. Stay opaque so you can't track. Require connection so you feel powerless. Block solution so incumbents stay safe. But now September 2025 validation. Guys, you can't believe. Albania appointed the world's first AI minister. Results, first 100 days, 1 million plus interaction, 100% corruption free, 24/7 availability, instant response. It worked. AI couldn't be corrupt. The decision by MIT plus Stanford plus Mama Njeri is equal to Baba AI. MIT taught me how to build this, how to code, how to build an algorithm. Stanford taught me how to scale this. Mama Njeri taught me why it matters. Equity Bank partnership taught me the model works. 46 calls taught me the problem is systematic, not proposal. Baba AI, the first AI cabinet secretary in Kenya. Full CS powers. Number 1, register MSMEs instant. Second, hours of services. Deploy billion efficiently, 100% funds. Train entrepreneurs continuously, 8 languages. Score credit fairly, AI powered. Monitor performance 24/7. Make decisions in seconds. Now guys, problem details. Government failure scale. Imagine 27.6 billion trapped. I don't know, I'm a data scientist, and here I talk about numbers. 27.6 billion trapped. My story isn't unique. It's the story of 7.4 million entrepreneurs. Systematic breakdown. Imagine at county level where MSMEs get blocked. Processing time. You require 2 to 8 weeks for 5 minutes decision, imagine. Because wanakuambia ati ngoja certificates sijui wanaandika ni wanaprocess minutes, but AI takes only 5 minutes decision. Require visit 3 to 7 trips, different offices. Unofficial taxes, toa chai. Imagine. Success rate only 40%. Results, 5.2 million MSMEs stay informal, invisible, and banked. At national level, where billion disappears. Youth fund, we agreed how much? 6 billion allocated, only 2.1 disbursed. Women fund, 4 billion, only 1 billion disnapeano. We also fund 3 billion allocated, only 700 billion disbursed. Total trapped money is 6 billion annually. But cabinet level, it was pathetic. Where decision failed. Hustler fund, 37% default rate. Amount at risk, 18 billion. Root cause, 0 training. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is at risk. Our country is at risk. And that's why this was the conclusion. Systematic incompetence requires systematic replacement. Now, this is the solution. We can't cry and sit down and leave our country to few politicians or few individuals. We went to school and we have solution to our country. Making Kenya better, making Kenya great again belong to all of us. And this is the solution. Baba AI, the Kenya's first AI CS. Following Albania's proven AI government model, Kenya version goes bigger and better. What makes this different from Albania? Albania's AI minister function is only procurement. Coverage, 130,000 businesses. Market, 2.8 million population. Kenya's Baba AI functions is full MSMEs and cooperative ecosystem. Coverage, 7.4 million MSMEs plus 300,000 chamas. You saw recently Mama Rachel Ruto at Kasarani with those chamas, Joyo. It's a very good initiative and good program. Scope registration, training, credit, and monitoring. Now, guys, this is the 6 functions of Baba AI. 6 functions. Function number 1, instant registration. It takes only 5 minutes, not 8 weeks. You just download an app, you dial USSD, use the website, you scan your national ID, EKYC, enter business details, AI verification, you get certificate, digital, instant, you are done. Imagine. That's how we do it. And both Android, iOS, full features, USSD, no smartphone needed. My grandmother in Bungoma village with feature phone, she can then do this process. Or website, you do it also. www.babaai360.com. Now results, 5 minutes versus 8 weeks. 0 visits versus 3 to 7 trips. 0 bribes versus Pesa Chai. Target 3 million MSMEs registered by 5 years. Mr. President, I heard some people wanasema walipewa half a term, hawaku-deliver. Wengine wamepewa 1 term, wanataka wapewe 2 term. Baba AI will need only 1 term, 5 years, to serve 3.3 million MSMEs. Number 2, intelligent fund allocation is merit-based, not favored. Baba AI process E-Pesa Hustler Fund, Youth Fund. It allocates this money very urgently and efficiently. MSME submit application within 2 minutes via an app. AI evaluates present criteria: business track record, M-Pesa history, chama stability, repayment capacity, training completion, mandatory. You must train before you get money. Decision, automatic, you get money. Results, 100% government fund deployed versus 32%. Merit-based, no favorism. It deploys 6.8 billion annually. Number 3, function ya Baba AI. Mandatory financial literacy, training that prevents defaults. And guys, I want to give credit to Equity Bank and Equity Foundation. When they gave me a deal, I worked with them. I learned how they have succeeded. They normally train their MSME before give them the money. We did piloting in Nairobi County and it worked. And I've taken that model, I've trained my AI model to offer the government this model. Baba AI will have 3 versions. Version 1.0, text-based training, USSD, WhatsApp. It will have 8 languages. English as an official language, Kiswahili as a national language, we have Kikuyu, Luya, Luo, Kalenjin, Kamba, Somali. Wakisi mngojee kwanza. By the way, Wakisi mngojee kidogo kwanza, for now focus na msikie mko na meeting ya Omugusi pale Nairobi pale. Focus kwa hiyo kwanza. Na by the way, this year Wakisi by the way mmekuwa na bahati sana. Mmekuwa na Kenyan Prince by the way, kijana mdogo na pesa mingi sana. Niko mpaka na Matiang'i pale. Jamaa nataka urais. Umeona kuna Mosiria amepromotiwa to a very funny ministry. How can you, but uzuri ni kwamba hii msingine ilikuwa na koti ya green, ameenda koti ya gani? Ya red. You see red is very powerful. So Mosiria mazi pia kazi poa sana. Modules, basic budgeting, loan terms, repayment discipline. Completion ndio pewe pesa. Baba AI version 2.0 itakuwa na voice na founder avatar. Imagine unafungua hivi unapata voice ya AI na 8 languages. Imagine AI inakuongelesha Kiluya, kuongelesha Kijaluo, inakufunza before upewe pesa. You see, conventional AI speaks MSME's language fluently. Real time question and answers inakujibu. But now that is it. Lastly, version 3.0 itakuwa full voice. Hizo languages zote. We'll have an avatar. Kwa simu yako unafungua hivi unapata AI anakuongelesha, anakufunza. And Mr. President, you are a good friend of mine and I have advice for you. Huyu waziri wa MSMEs anapeana hustler fund kama CD kwa village, anapea throwaway price hivyo, apeleke kwa ministry ya health. He can do very well. Huko anapeana ma CD. Na ule wa rafiki yangu wa health recently alisema kwamba alishinda kujibu maswali kwa parliament. Akasema kwamba si lazima kuwa waziri, hata anaenda kuwa an MP in his village. Sasa yeye atoka kwa health aenda kuwa MP kwa village, alafu waziri wa MSMEs aenda kwa nini? Waziri wa health. Then Baba AI can take charge and do all this function. Number 4, AI credit scoring. Our innovation. Hustler fund ikipeanwa, there's no credit score ilifanyikwa. People were given between 500 shillings and 700 shillings. First. Ya pili wakapewa pesa ngapi? Wamama 20 mnapewa 50,000. That's around 2500 shillings. Hakuna credit score ilikuwa inafanywa. Hakuna vile Joseph ndapewa shilingi 500 na Mary na John, hakuna. Lazima mimi nipewe kama shilingi 5,000 ama 1,000 ama shilingi 500 just toshana. So the system that Baba AI have trained itakuwa inaangalia M-Pesa history, inakuangalia uko namna gani, chama payment patterns, business cash flow, you see repayment simulation, then inakuundia kwamba Joseph shilingi ngapi, shilingi 500. Then number 5, real time monitoring to prevent default before payment happen. Kutakuwa na live dashboards hizi chamas, every borrower status real time, payment tracking, risk alerts. Sio tu waziri alishtuka tu kwamba hustler fund wameshinda kulipa pesa, and Madam PS anaenda kujaibisha PS wa MSMEs. And kama unalipa hustler fund utakuwa punished, you won't access government services kama SHA. How on earth? Hizi miezi zote PS hajajua watu wa default pesa, anashtukia tu. But this dashboard itakuwa inatoa alert kwamba AI predicts that this business will default in 30 days. It trigger automation intervention options, inapenda reminder, coaching inakuelezea, you see 3 times better repayment rates, default inakuelezea polepole kwamba huyu mtu anaenda ku default, aongezewe muda, ampe biashara imekuwa mbaya, shida iko wapi? AI itakuwa inakuongelesha, which is human person cannot do this. And also we have 6 count deputies in across the country. Kutakuwa na deputy count assistant and AI itakuwa inaangalia all the discussions and all the debates in county assembly matters concerning the MSMEs in a document, and in the advisors the waziri wa MSME wa county na pia governor. Ladies and gentlemen, I have good news for you people. I told you from the beginning that I'm not just a brand, I'm a TikToker who built an AI minister. Joseph isn't just a founder, I'm a movement. I was rejected 4 times, but built it anyway. Called for 6 times, but kept building. Visited 12 times, but still building. I was escorted by security from office of the CS. That's when I accelerated. The creator partnership model. To content creators, I have good news for you. As a content creator, I want to big up one company that gave me an opportunity. Faras is a cab just like Uber. They gave me a deal as a content creator, as a promoter. Pesa kwa nilipa iliweza kunisaidia at least your deal kupay my bed sitter, kulipa wifi, kulipa maji na kulipa bills ndogo ndogo. I appreciate by the way. And many content creators out here even ndio pia wanafanya. Wanapata deals na some of the companies. But wakati contract iliisha nilibaki tu sina kitu yoyote. But Baba AI has an opportunity for content creators. For the first time in Kenya, content creators becomes shareholders. As a TikToker myself, I know the power of content creators. Let's uplift content creators community together, not just with money, but with ownership. Who we are looking? We are looking for TikTokers, YouTubers, Facebook creators, Twitter and X influencers who are passionate about financial inclusion and MSMEs, ready to create authentic content creation, want to own equity in fintech. Guys, kama Faras ikinipatia equity just 0.0005% of entire Faras company, my life engaged forever. But they gave me a deal, they pay me hiyo pesa, ikiisha tukatokana. But Baba AI want to give content creators an equity. You come, our contract is already said. You sign a contract with our lawyer, we give you an equity into our company. You'll be a shareholder. This happened in Silicon Valley, whereby some co-founders, they're given equity in the companies. I'll give an example. There's this lady, she's co-founder of Scale AI. She was given only 5% in 2014, back years. Na katoka kaenda fanya shughuli zake. Mark Zuckerberg recently bought Scale AI. And this lady, Taylor Swift, she has been the self-made billionaire in the world, that woman. But this lady, after Meta has bought Scale AI, she was made to be a self-made billionaire with her 5% equity from those years. So napeana nafasi content creators. You come, we partner with us. We give you a contract, you sign, you use your phone, creating your content, you do what you normally do, normally. Then your equity will be in the company. Company you grow, we grow with you. You own shares in the company. We don't pay you peanuts, alafu napotea. For the first in the history, it's happening here. The valuation proposition, you are not just promoting, you are building equity. You tell Baba AI story, and that is it. Yes and gentlemen, this is Kenya, and we want to build the Kenya we want, a better Kenya. We can't leave our country to politicians. No, we have a role to play. As I finish, another opportunity we are having with it are the tech engineers. If you are a tech engineer, you are an IT student, you are a graduate, and a developer, you are outside there. We have an opportunity for internship. You come be part of this revolution. You can go just to our website, www.babaai360.com. You will get our website is up and running. You will get our details there, or you can access us across our social media platforms, Baba AI Kenya, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or you can email us at babaaikenya@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp us or call us 07 or +254 7 11 967 267 07 11 967 267. Ladies and gentlemen, as I finish, and this a call to action. Every ignored call became a line of code. Every blocked visit became a feature. Every rejection made as sharper. Equity Bank validation dated the model. Mama Njeri's group proved the impact. Albania showed AI works. They didn't stop me 4 times. They funded my research. Now Baba AI makes sure they never stop another Kenyan. This is the CS Kenya deserves. This is the system that won't take bribes. This is the minister that answers in 5 seconds. Baba AI. The question isn't, can this work? This is the question. Who is building the future of finance in Kenya? Ladies and gentlemen, are you in? And this is my last word. For the 50 years, we have waited for the system to improve. Kidogo kidogo, little by little, and it still hasn't filled the measure. But now we have another choice. Speed without corruption, that's Baba AI. Technology without compromise. A system built to say yes. Mama Njeri can't wait for 50 more years. Equity Bank is ready to partner. 7.4 million entrepreneurs can't wait. Kenya can't wait. Baba AI isn't rushing. Baba AI is inevitable. The only question is, who is part of building it? Let's go. Members of the press, this is now the session. And before I invite you for maybe questions and answers, I'm done. Last part. We want to make Kenya great again. We want to build the Kenya we want. And we are calling upon Kenyans outside there to partner with us. The angel investors, the venture capitalists, and Kenyans want to partner with us. We want to build this platform. We have, in pre-seed, we are targeting 1.3 billion Kenya shillings. That is 11 million US dollars to build this model. And you remember, SHA, they used 104 billion Kenya shillings to buy SHA. Here we're talking about only 1.3 billion to build this super model. So we're calling upon Kenyans of goodwill outside there, partner with us. Our details for our pay bill is there on our website, on social media platform. Pay bill is 247247. Account number is 941-303. You can partner with us. We build this an amazing initiative. Yeah, for the first time in history, content creators are not going to be promoters, then they are paid. They are going to be shareholders. They're going to own equity. This is what we're going to do. When other companies, mnapatana wao, they pay you, let's say, maybe 1,000 I get per post, or let's say 10,000 per month. You see, then contract like 2 years or 1 year. Like mine, I was working with the Faras. It was for 1 year. They were paying me. Ilipoisha nikaisha hivyo. But on this contract is very different. We don't pay you peanuts. You own equity. You own shares. You come, we'll give you certain percentage. I give an example. For example, in 2008, Bill Gates, through Microsoft, he bought 1.6 shares equity in Facebook. At how much? 240 million US dollars. That's about 31 million Kenya shillings. Billion. But now here, as content creator, we give you, let's say, 0.5% equity in this company. You see, you sign a contract. You start doing content. Normally too, kama unahunda videos zako anza au TikToker ama anything on your channel. You normally make like 10 videos per day channel yako. You just make like 1 videos zetu ukiweka channel yako. Or let's 3 videos per week. Hivyo tu. You own shares. This company ina grow na wewe. We've let the percentage about kukupatia wafanye valuation kama ina own, let's say for example valuation 1.3 billion. You check what is 1%, 1.3 billion. That's what you'll be owning. Now you become a millionaire or a billionaire. But But ukilipa pesa tu kama like shilingi 5,000 kila siku, unaishi ghetto, unalipa pesa, kwa hakikisha mambo yake imeisha pale. But when you own equity here, company you grow with it. Umesikia watu wana own shares wapi? Safaricom, si ndio? Ama Kenya Power, si ndio? Mwenye shares leo for 1 year shares zimegrow. Unakuwa shareholder, you grow with the company, you grow na wewe. That is it. So we have our contract is set with our wakili. Wale ambao watakuwa interested, you just have need to call us or WhatsApp us. Number I gave there was 7 +254 11 967 267. Then we sign a contract with you. Tenda kutrain hii AI model kuongea lugha zote za Kenya. Sema tutaanza na lugha ya kwanza itakuwa English as official language, Swahili as national language. Tukuje tuangalie Kikuyu, tumesema Luya, Luo, Kalenjin, Kamba. Tukuje tuangalie pia na Somali language. But in Luya kuna sub-tribes pia ziko ndani. Kuna Kabaraz, kuna Wanyore, kuna Maragoli, kuna Wabukusu, hizo language zote. So what we'll do, tutaanza kenda kama kwa Kiluya naangalia the majority language in Luya ni gani. With our data, AI itatuambia kwamba for example ni Bukusu. Tunaanza na Bukusu kwanza. Kuna get. Alafu tuje language zingine. This model ikitrainiwa huwa ifanye instant. The model when inatrainiwa ina catch pole as you feed information ina catch plan ikienda. So tutatrain hizo lugha zote. In fact, as I said kwamba Wakisi wangoje tunakujia. Kwa Luya pia tukianza na Wabukusu, Maragoli, mnaga kwa ile tendi ya Wakisi tunakuja nyi baadaye. Other languages pia tutakujia nyi wote. Sawa sawa? Hatuweka watu wote kando. By the end of the day, hii model itaongea all languages ya Wakenya wote. That's the arrangement. Thank you.